Disclaimer. This video is for entertainment purposes only. Do not attempt this at home. Vitiated how to will not be responsible because you decided to be a cheap ass and not hire a professional.
On with the show.
Well, there's a new trend going around social media because the participation trophy generation, millennials and Gen Z, making poor choices, and then they're mad because those poor choices disqualifies them from a job. Well, let's talk about this for a minute. We'll talk about tattoos. Well, I'll give you a little backstory. I had tattoos, I had piercings. I had 12 piercings, I had a bunch of tattoos, and I had long hair. Yeah, it's short as fuck now. But it was really long, all the way down to my waist. Why? It got where I wanted. So, that disqualified me off the top for half the jobs, automatically. Why? Choice I made. Because back 30 years ago, or even fucking 20 years ago, we'll just go with, 2000. I'll just start at 2000. That was 24 years ago. It's the easy reference. Many jobs that I tried to get did not allow long hair and did not allow tattoos at all or piercings. Restaurants, a lot of them didn't allow piercings and long hair. Rightly so, because down there of the Board of Health and everything, you could have a different type of earring. You couldn't have the ones with the balls. It had to have a back with a little backing on it. And that was food safety, because many times that these balls, because people didn't know how to put them in, would fall into people's food. Okay, I understood that. That was my choice. It is what it is. The tattoos, it didn't matter what the tattoo was. It disqualified you. And I went to a job and she complained about it, and I was like, well, fuck, what about the tattoos? She said, what do you mean? And I showed her, she said, oh, no, we ain't going to hire you because of them. And I was like, motherfucker, okay. So I started doing convenience stores, restaurants, and construction. Yeah, that was probably a poor choice, but my decision was my decision. I wasn't getting rid of the piercings, I wasn't getting rid of the long hair, and I wasn't stop getting tattoos. So that was my choice. Did I end up getting a pretty good career, and the different places I went was fine. But one thing I never did was got a fucking face tattoo. Never. Never, never, never. Because I knew something would happen. And just a little reference to the Job Stopper, the face tattoo. If you watch the fucking, I forget what season it is, of Ink Masters, and the guy that's got the neck tattoo, and I think he's got a face tattoo, and they asked him why he did it, he said that to make sure that I would never be able to get another job again except tattooing. I wanted to make sure I couldn't go nowhere other than tattooing, because this is what I really wanted to do. Now, I know all you clowns from millennials and Gen Z watch that fucking show, because that's where the influx of all these tattoo crazes came from, was that show. So I know. You've seen it, but yet you're still going to whine about it. So the fact of the matter is, if you get any kind of face tattoo, you just took half your potential away. Half of it. Half of it. On the big ass piercings and gauges and shit, you just took half of it. If you think I'm playing, go look up fucking I think he's fucking Reptile Man is what his name is. I can't remember what his fucking real name is. But he used to do a lot of shit with Jaeger, doing around tours and shit. Because back in the late 90s, or mid to late 90s, he started doing fucking implants and all kinds of other crazy shit. You go look him up, you'll see what I'm talking about. And back then, when unique was unique, now it's just another trend that you whiny asses are trying to find a way to feel accepted. And this video is kind of going out to the tattoo artists. Because of all the dumb shit going on that the millennials and Gen Z are trying to sue everybody for every damn thing. I'll give you another little example of why this can come to bite you in the ass later. There's a gasoline can company called Blitz, or was. This gas can company, it's a red gas can, and it said Blitz on the side of it. No big deal, it's a gas can. Well, these two generations decided it was smart and not follow the directions on the gas can and dump the gasoline out of the can onto the fire. And because so many idiots did it, that they filed a lawsuit against Blitz and sued Blitz. So Blitz had to pay all this money out, and the guy lost his company. He'd had it for 50 fucking years. And in the past 4 years, he lost it. It's been about a year now since he went under. So yeah, that was pretty much poor choices, but he got sued for somebody else's poor choice. So to all you tattoo artists out there that are doing tattoos, I don't care what your age is, don't do any face tattoos or neck tattoos. Flat out. Or hands. Because it's going to come to a point to where these two generations are going to try to sue you because they made a poor choice and they couldn't get a job because of that tattoo. And then they're going to try to come back and bite you in the ass for it. So if I was a tattoo artist today, nope, not happening. If it can't be covered up, I wouldn't do it. I don't care how much money it is. Because the way the trend is going now, everybody's trying to sue everybody for everything because nobody wants to work. They want to try to get that damn free money because of the poor choices they made for their life. So, there's that. Now back on the face tattoo. If you are stupid enough and moronic enough and imbecilic enough to get a tattoo on your fucking face, I have one on my hand. I have both hands. I didn't give a shit. Construction work. They don't care. If you're stupid enough to do those choices, you suffer the consequences just like I did all those years. Choice you made, choice you made. I don't care how your parents raised you to be entitled to for anything. You're going to find out that the entitlement is only in your head. And it was only in your parents' house. As many are complaining about the minimum wage now. So if you decide to get that tattoo, you better be prepared. It is what it is. And a little side note, if you think you're going to get that face tattoo and you're going to have it removed, yeah, it'll still be there. It'll just be a scar and the ink will be gone. But have at it with your poor choices and blaming the world.